child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
Hello, dear friends. How are you? I want to talk to you guys about something that's been on my heart for a while. I'm going to start this off by just sharing a little bit of a video from my mastermind. I have a group of women that are so amazing that have helped me in a ton of ways. And this particular day, I brought to them kind of a new direction that I wanted to go with my channel and just told them why. So I just want to share that part because I already cried and it was very hard to talk about in the moment, and I just don't think I can again. So I'm going to share that and then I'm going to talk with you after. But I just wanted to say before I start that this could be triggering for those of you who have had sexual trauma. So if this isn't the day for that, or this isn't a video that's going to be helpful for you to talk about, then now's the time to click off. Okay, here it goes. When I was very little, I started having abuse, and I had abuse for like 7 years from the time I was 4 to 11. And so like that part of your brain just changes. Like I'm sure you guys everybody I feel like has had trauma at some level, but anyway, your brain just changes, especially if you've had like consistent, repeated, lengthy abuse. And when you like never know when it's going to happen, your brain just changes because you're always in like fight or flight. I literally never cry except when I'm on the phone with you guys. So anyway, and then like I had just a bunch of abuse after that too. I think because I honestly think there's almost like a signal you give out, or at least I did, that just like I was looking for love. I was looking to like feel better. And I think people capitalized on that. Like when I was 14, I was in ballet and I had a guest artist who was like this gorgeous man who was 34. He wooed me. And then that was like my first real relationship. And that went on and of course ended horribly. So, and then there was just like a bunch of stuff after that happened. And so I think my whole life I've kind of been fight or flight always. And I just live in my head, and I've done a lot of work to be better. Like I've told you guys, like in 2016, I just really lost it and I had to go to therapy and do a lot of different things. And so I'm just kind of coming to understand that I don't have to live my life feeling like this all the time. And it's not a faith thing. Like a lot of people will have told me before, like, you just need to trust in God more. You just need to give it to God. And I understand that, and I have. But I think that there is a whole nother side of things where you have to actually work on your material body. Like your brain has actually changed. So how do you fix that? Like every single part of me has been created in like a survival mode. And so it's just shaped everything, like everything. And so I think it's why I don't trust myself, I think that, I don't know, I'm doing the work to trust myself. I'm doing the work to like, not on a subconscious level, just feel afraid that I'm like still like that gross, damaged person, you know? I hate to cry more than anything in the entire world. I'm sorry, guys. So, as that pertains to YouTube, I've always wanted on YouTube to like show up for people like me. And I don't I used to think that I could do it in like a very, I could like show up all the time with like talking about things that I've done that have helped me, because believe it or not, I'm like 1,000 times better than I was, but I just can't show up serious like that all the time. Like it just, I don't think I have enough distance yet. And, so, but I still want to integrate that into my channel. I want to integrate like learning to be okay, like doing things that will actually change your brain chemistry to like be happier, you know? Like everything is so good in my life, and I just, because of kind of like my brain, I'm just worried all the time. And again, I've done a lot of work, but I thought that the reason I was kind of changing was because the more I try to like take myself too seriously, I think it kind of feeds into that part of me that's always over analyzing and sucking the joy out of stuff. And so I thought, well, let me just have fun with this. And Ladae and Abigail had talked to me about it, and so that feels good to me. But I still, this is my very long way, but I feel like you guys need to know like kind of exactly what motivates me, because that motivates me to show up for people like that. But I need to do it in a way that's like, I need to be able to present something where I'm showing people tactically how to deal with this, and then on like a like kind of fluffier level, and then maybe like integrate things that are more meaningful throughout that process. And then like with arts, the reason I wanted to do arts and reading and stuff like that is because that actually really, I feel like, changes my brain and how I'm looking at things when I'm using that as an outlet. When I am, it's almost like I'm reclaiming childhood, you know? Like I used to do all kinds of different things when I was a kid and just be in the moment and be happy. I don't even know how I did that, but I did, because kids are amazing. And so I just want to reclaim that and kind of like show that journey and that kind of thing. I've been thinking about a lot in regards to my YouTube channel. I've tried a lot of different content and nothing has totally worked for me. And I think that a lot of it is because I'm really on a journey right now of healing, and I have a lot of good days and I also have some bad days. Like there are days when I just feel like very depressed and unable to really show up for my life and also create content or think about content. And so I haven't really, like, I've wanted to share with you guys what's going on, but I haven't really known how to do that. I basically have been wanting to figure out a way where I can show you guys kind of what's going on in my life. And I'm in a process of really trying to retrain my brain to be different, because if you've done any research on trauma, particularly trauma that's gone on for a long time, part of your brain changes, different parts of your brain actually. And you can work to change them again to more positive habits, but it is difficult. One of the big things is that it's difficult to regulate emotions. Another issue is that your the fight, flight, or freeze part of your brain gets really enlarged and is kind of like on high alert all the time. So with that information, I just wanted to say that like I've been doing a lot of work over the past several years to kind of fix some things that have gone haywire. And what has occurred to me recently is that I had a lot of abuse happen to me when I was little. And so because of that abuse, I felt very damaged and very ugly. And I felt not only a sense of preservation to like survive this moment, but also as I grew older, I always felt like I was going to be attacked. And I did have other things that happened that I talked about one of them in my video, but I basically was afraid all the time. Like, I still go out. I am parked in a very like trafficked area right now. There are people everywhere. I'm in like a town center. And the first thing I did was lock my doors because I'm always afraid someone's gonna jump in the car. I don't go anywhere that I'm not very aware of the men that are around me. So that's one thing, like just being constantly on guard has taken its toll on me. And another thing is that I viewed myself as so disgusting and so obviously damaged that I tried really hard to show people like the best version of myself. And it got to the point where I did that so much that I've come to understand I don't even know what I think or what I like or what brings me joy anymore, because everything has been catered to A, surviving, and B, showing people that I am okay and that everything is well in hand and that I'm not this damaged little child that I still like have inside me. So through this work that I've been doing, I've really come to see that there is that little girl that was super damaged who had to put out all these walls to keep herself safe. And it is my job as an adult to go back through time, as it were, and grab her hand and pull her along with me and re-experience like all of the joys of childhood with this little girl, but along with me as a more healthy, more functioning adult who is able to handle the things that have happened. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically like reclaiming my childhood. My childhood was awesome in so many ways. My parents were amazing. They gave me so many opportunities. So I'm not referring to that, but I'm referring to the carefreeness, the innocence, the ability to enjoy things without being hyper aware of everyone else, and the ability to see what makes me happy without factoring in how it's going to appear to other people. So I want to take my channel in that direction of just basically reclaiming that little girl and kind of exploring for the first time what it is that gives me a lot of joy, what makes me happy. And of course my family makes me happy, and of course like my faith gives me a lot of joy. See, I'm trying to explain to you guys so that you don't think like, oh, this ungrateful lady. Okay, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna show up and be as honest with you guys as I can, because I do believe that there are a lot of women who are just like me, who grew up surviving. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm trying. I'm gonna talk to you guys about things that have worked, and I'm gonna just have fun with it as much as I can. Like, some things that just are not fun, but I think they're necessary to talk about. But I wanna show you guys just different ways I'm trying to find, hold, and nurture joy in my life. And yeah, thank you so much to all of the people who have really shown up and supported me during my time here on YouTube. Really meeting so many of you has just done my heart a lot of good, and I think really helped me on this journey. Like, trying to figure out how to show up for you has helped me work through a lot of this. And so I thank you. The fact that you come and you comment and you like my videos and you just give me encouraging words, those have all kept me going when everything in me was like, stop making content, you're not good enough. You've helped, so thank you. As always, if you want to talk, comment down below, or if it's more private, contact me on Instagram through the DMs. I'm just at Sarah McGlory, and I would just love to partner with you on this journey if you're also going through it, and just cheer you on the way that you guys have cheered me on. So I love you guys so much, and I am rooting for you. I will see you next time.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.